What's up, everyone? We just got done doing our trailer reaction, and me and Anthony are here once again.
Hey, what's up? We're breaking another trailer
down the trailer,
because that's what we do with these trailers. We've done it with pretty much all of them so far.
And we plan on doing them from here on out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with this right here, we have a lot to break down and talk about. So let's get right into it.
Absolutely.
Rated M. They gotta, get this out of the way.
Yeah, so
but this is kind of cool, though.
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna kind of skip through this a little bit because there's not a lot of new information.
The Resistance beta is out today of this recording.
Yes.
So now,
except for PlayStation's having some problems apparently, but regardless. So the first thing in the Resistance trailer that we wanted to kind of stop and talk about, obviously it's getting closer to this thing because it wants to reveal that. Which you will see Jill is a playable character.
Yes,
but
she
this
is a
thing,
playable character.
This is the Alex Wesker plant monster that she controls, and that we get our first glimpse of what it's capable of, and that is terrifying.
That looks fucking nuts, dude.
It's terrifying.
And that looks like it's about to kill her.
Look at it. Yeah, it looks like a death animation.
Right.
So interested in that, and then as it gets closer to this, it keeps getting closer. We got some of the
Birkin fucking them up over there.
Look at Birkin, dude.
The pipe of doom.
He's got the pipe, as of you guys would know if you watched the Legacy series that we recorded last night.
Operation Raccoon City.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got this. Going frame by frame. There won't be really any music. That's to avoid copyright issues with the trailer breakdown, guys. We're gonna go frame by frame, and then this is the big reveal that Jill is behind the curtain.
Right. So
and
you can play Jill in Resistance.
What does he say? Let's see. Oh, shit. He went way ahead. All right. So then, yeah, so Jill's playable in Resistance, which is pretty cool. And right here, we get the shot of Jill walking with everybody else.
Right.
So definitely final nail in the coffin. Obviously, they already said in the past that Resistance was not canon. This just basically confirms it. Interestingly enough, I think this is a shot from Resistance because the title card doesn't come until after this. So this definitely looks like a Resistance.
And then it cuts
area.
right into like the actual game.
Yeah, it's a really cool, intricate kind of detail that they did here. But they kind of make
the hospital.
Yeah, here's the hospital. So this is Carlos. We predict this is in the hospital, or it kind of looks like City Hall a little bit.
Right.
It could be either, but we're kind of thinking it's the hospital. We got Carlos here doing his thing. I wouldn't leave y'all alone in an old, cruel, Carlos-less world.
Okay.
And she's just like super sassy to him.
Yeah, she's smiling and shit like that.
Which this looks like it's at the part where she says, we got off on the wrong foot. It kind of seems like what it would be.
Yeah.
But I love Carlos,
after they've helped each other.
Carlos really grew into his own character in this game.
It
so
seems
far.
like, again, like they're going to balance each other out, I think, in the story.
Absolutely. I am much more of a fan of this Carlos than I was of the original. Spoiler alert, I don't like the original Carlos, like, at all. He's a flat character, and I think he's boring.
I liked him, but I definitely can see myself liking this one a lot more because I think he's going to, again, have more purpose.
I just felt like he was cringe in the original. Like, he just felt like...
He just kind of disappeared a lot. He wasn't there wasn't that... Yeah, there wasn't that
And whenever
connection.
he showed up, it was never a serious moment. It was always like... Even when he's like outside of Stagla Station on the ground, and she's like, Carlos, he's just like, hey, lady. He's like, it's just, I felt like it was a joke character, and I didn't want that to be a thing because I really.
The only time
Carlos.
It's serious is when it's like he's trying to find the cure to save Jill.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
And even then, he doesn't talk because there's no cutscenes except for if you run across Terrell or
And then he saves her and
Murphy.
runs away.
Yeah, and then he saves her and runs away. It was just poor character handling, and I think it was rushed. But in this game, it feels like he's going to play a better role, which is important. So let's go ahead.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
I know we didn't get off to a great start. Obviously, those cutscenes weren't what was happening.
You see Jill's damaged.
Yeah, Jill's very
all
damaged.
scraped up.
You saved my ass first. That's interesting.
You saved my ass first.
Because it gives the impression that she's going to save him
when they run
before-
into each other.
Yeah, when they run into each other before he saves her. Who knows what that means? We didn't see that
Because in the trailer, the one trailer we had where he drops the rocket launcher and runs over to Jill,
Yeah,
it looks like he was saving her.
yeah,
So that had to have been after Jill could have saved him.
for sure. Or does
You know?
it have to do with Nikolai? Maybe
that too.
Nikolai tries to kill Carlos and Jill intervenes and stops Nikolai from doing it, or whatever. Who knows what part of the game that dialogue actually comes from? I'm guessing it's after he vaccinates her in the hospital or
Right.
in the clock tower, wherever they're going to be when they do that. But who knows? Now this is really interesting too, because this right here shows that Carlos and Tyrell are staying behind
As the train's going forward.
Exactly,
With the survivors.
with the survivors, Nikolai and Mikhail and
Right.
Jill. And in the other trailer, we saw Nemesis it looked like what appeared to be Nemesis coming into the train. Obviously, you don't see Nemesis in that part, but you
Right.
do see Nikolai like backing up, like he's all scared. I think this part, we were talking about it before we recorded the video. I think this part is going to be the RPD section, because in this trailer here, I don't know if it already started. Let's see. Let's go back.
Oh, man. Phew.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
So this part here where she says more survivors, we got to get this train moving. I think that takes place before the demo took place.
And
so
then
that's
the
when
demo
she comes
cutscene
down.
happens
Then the
when they're
demo-
talking on the train.
Yeah, exactly. So this part here, when she's walking around, we need to find
Scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
we need to find the scientist. His vaccine research could save us all. This is Mikhail telling them what they need to do, because this is when Jill returns and has the train up and running.
Right.
So what I think is this is either before she meets him or after. It kind of looks like after.
It looks like after.
When she comes
yeah.
back. Maybe she comes back that way from the beginning, the dead end
yeah.
of the demo.
And he's telling them about, the scientist is
Yeah.
like, he's our only hope. Like,
Yeah, and then Carlos is probably like, hey, let me go. And Tyrell's probably like, I'll go too. And
Right.
And that's when they go
they're
to the
working
RPD.
together as a team,
Yeah.
which we didn't see. We saw a scattered team in RE3.
Exactly.
We saw a scattered team, and we've been saying this since the beginning, like that. This is what I like, because that would be really cool if we go there as Carlos and then we just have Tyrell just there with us, like
Yeah, and he's part of it. I mean, the AI is there. It can
Kendo
work.
with Jill, same kind of thing,
Yeah,
where it's
Kendo
like
with
you're
Jill.
with those characters. Like, are we going to have to fight off zombies while they're trying to break into Kendo's place? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Is that going to be a part of the game? Like,
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
or is it just going to be a cutscene?
Yep.
These are all things that they can actually show us.
Yeah.
So,
I'm in.
yeah,
So
that's
this
what we
is
saw in
obviously
the
the demo.
Their side.
So this here we think is just an in-game
Yeah,
rendered.
we've seen this. There's
not
a
a
concession
cutscene,
stand to the
yeah.
left. She walks up the
Not
stairs.
yours.
This
It's
is
just her
Redstone Street.
walking.
I want the same thing.
This is obviously another in-game footage. This isn't a cutscene. Now here we go. So Carlos,
Yep, this is Carlos.
it looks to be Carlos or Tyrell. We both think it's Carlos, but this is Welcome Leon. This is the West office. So this is where Leon's desk is. This is where the gunpowder is. This is where the Mr. Raccoon is.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff in here, right? So if we go frame by frame, it really doesn't go too far into depth. It just shows you. But the interesting part is that it's still locked.
Right.
So I wonder if Carlos will be able to interact and unlock the desk.
Yeah, and is it going to be a different code?
Will it be a different code? Like,
Right.
will it be unlockable at all? Will you be able to pick up the note to Leon?
Yeah.
Is that going to be something that he can pick up? Obviously, they collect the files, but I guess in real essence, Carlos would be reading the file and then leaving it there.
He would just be leaving it there,
So
right?
I'm curious to see if you're going to be able to unlock that desk or not.
But we know we're going to be playing as him when we go into the police station.
Exactly.
And that looks like the power plant.
Yeah.
Right outside the power plant.
Let me back up a little bit. Okay, so this is a big part. So this is Carlos. This is the room. He's opening the door. You know, in Resident Evil 2 Remake, guys, when you walk into the front hall, there's that barricade to the left. Or not barricade. It's like the, what do they call that? Security fence?
Yeah.
There's like the guard fence there. And you cut the box open and you pull the lever and it raises it. I wonder if they're going to have to pull the lever and raise it. And then in that little office where it's like our motto is we do it. You know what I mean? You go through there where the liquor happens in the scenario B where the liquor crawls across the screen or across the window. This is that door he's opening. Now we're going to go frame by frame here. So this guy, this is really cool.
This is really cool.
So this guy in the back is like bleeding profusely, right? So my theory is that is the guy who has the very, very badly fucked up jaw in the
jaw
remake
that Leon,
that's going to be laying on the ground that Leon or Claire looks at, right?
Leon finds the aftermath.
Exactly. This guy in front of him is shooting at something. Whatever he's shooting at just killed the guy behind him. What do we know that has a long range attack that can kill a cop? And what did we all think when we saw that zombie for the first time? It looks like a liquor.
Right.
It looks like the lance tongue went through his jaw and just completely decimated him. My prediction is that this means liquors are in the game. Finally.
Finally, they're in the game.
We're finally getting liquors in Resident Evil 3.
And Carlos is witnessing the death of the officers right here.
Yeah, 2 officers. He's witnessing the death of them, right?
So
'Cause
he's
Marvin's
in there
still
early.
here.
Yeah.
Well, he's in there before Resident Evil 2, obviously, because Elliot and Marvin are still alive once Leon arrives to the station, Leon and Claire. So my prediction is this guy in the front is going to be the guy that gets wrecked and is sticking on the pipe. Like when you're Leon and Claire later on, you might actually be able to even see this part. So I'm excited because this definitely confirms liquors for me. Like 100%. I'm pretty sure they're in there, even if it's just a cutscene. Maybe we won't fight them, but they're definitely going to be in there.
That's the hallway, you know?
Yeah. The only other thing I could think of is that it's Nemesis. But why would Nemesis be here if Jill's not here?
Right.
Also, what do you think about them cutting Jill from the RPD?
That tells me a couple things.
Or do you think Jill will still go there?
She may still go there.
Yeah.
But that tells me a couple things. Maybe we don't run into Brad there. Maybe Brad doesn't die there, you know, if she doesn't go there.
Exactly.
You know, that brings up a couple of questions.
Where will Brad die?
Will Brad die? How long will he be in the game? Those things come to mind. I don't mind Carlos going there. It would be cool to see Jill go back, though, to like the STARS office and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so, too. Okay, and then here we go. Carlos, it's Jill. So this is obviously, it looks like the Kite Bros railway station computers things that we couldn't reach in the demo. That's what it looks like to me. Like there was you go into that one room and she's like, this must be the communications place.
This is just with the power on.
Yeah, this is just with the power on. She goes back here because there's the board up there.
Right, that has all the street names on it.
This is the STARS door, so it's obviously Carlos talking to her. Let's back up a little bit and hear what they say. Also, listen to the liquor sound, bro. I swear to God he's in there. I'm going to turn it up a little bit for just a second.
It's a liquor.
It's definitely a liquor,
It's
bro.
a liquor.
It's definitely
100% it's a liquor.
100%.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice job, Super Cop.
So this is after he gets whatever he needs from the STARS office.
Right, so she's restoring power to the subway while he's in there.
Next up is the traffic control system, which is what is in that room in the Kite Bros railway.
Right.
Then we get Nemi.
Damage Nemi with a rocket launcher.
Look at that
Give it up.
rocket launcher, bro.
Yep. And that looks like the shot from the other trailer where she runs around.
Where she runs around the corner.
With the laser.
Looking at her legs. Yeah, this looks like it's going to lead into that. Another ambulance.
Yeah. Man, he looks fucking crazy, man. Looks so good.
And that laser looks orange.
Yeah.
It looks really orange. Why does it look so orange?
I don't know.
Let's see. You see that?
Yeah.
I wonder if that means he shoots different types of rockets. Maybe one's homing and one's not.
I don't know.
Or maybe the person she was running from wasn't Nemesis. She was running from Nikolai, trying to snipe her.
Right. Yeah.
It's going to be like Linda all over again.
You're No. Not Linda.
I'm trapped in a
This is the hospital.
Yep.
goddamn hospital surrounded by every kind of abomination.
And this is obviously Dr. Bard, or Dr. Bart, whatever his name is. The map is really hard to tell. It looks like it says Bart to me, but it also could say Bard. Originally, I think I said it looks like it says Bard, but after looking at it, it looks like it says Bart, which Dr. Bart was the person who
this
made
man knows the cure.
Adravil.
Yeah.
He was the scientist who made Adravil, at least in the Easter. I don't know if they're going to keep that lore, but he was. So I'm just curious to see.
Now he's in the hospital, and
he's in the hospital, and he's in the same hospital that obviously Outbreak's not canon anymore, but he's in the same hospital that Doctor was in the Leech scenario in Outbreak that we played. Which is interesting because I'm interested to see what they're going to do with him. And if he's in the hospital, then maybe, because I remember we speculated he might be in the RPD. Remember, he might have ran to the RPD because that's where they have that circled on the map. It looked like, but if he's in the hospital, then what is it that maybe they circled, maybe they're getting the data for him? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But if he's in the hospital, then why are they going to the RPD?
Right.
What information are they looking for?
Right, exactly.
Are they looking for the combat data that the Stars collected? Is that a thing? Is Nikolai looking for that combat data?
Right.
We'll have to find out.
He's important, though.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
No! They're gonna get through!
That looks like the hospital.
Who's screaming that? Him?
No! They're gonna get through!
That sounds like Brad.
That
to
sounds
me.
like Brad.
It sounds like Brad.
Why would Brad be in the hospital?
Maybe that's where he croaks. Get it?
So Nemesis goes to the hospital and
Maybe.
Nemesis kills him?
Maybe he doesn't die to Nemesis.
And then they barricade the door. So
Yeah.
Brad maybe helps Carlos barricade that.
Get through! I'm not gonna die on you. Leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
A cold,
Cruel Carlos's world.
a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay. Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but
This song's good.
Da-dun.
Yeah, listen to the song.
okay.
You can feel the tone of the trailer go like lighthearted. Ready?
Die on you. Leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay. Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Doo doo.
You saved my ass first.
And we already talked about this because
Yeah.
we skipped ahead. And then
This is important.
obviously Jill's infected. Look at
Yeah.
her veins, bro. Dude, look at the veins on her.
Now this is in front of
What looks to be, well, we're gonna see that in a minute, but it looks to be the clock tower. Yeah, and pay attention, everybody watching the video. There's purple blood all around her on the ground.
right.
She's got like purple blood on her. Let me see if I can get to the frame that it's there. Yeah, there's purple blood right
Yeah,
next to her
there it is.
necklace.
Yep.
There's purple blood on her head. So what the hell happened here? Well, we're about to find out. Look at that shot, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even see this when I watched it the first time.
That's
like
great.
the detail.
I like that they still had him holding her like that. I like that they kept that.
Yeah, I do too.
Because if they got rid of that, I would have been upset.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a big.
I think
It's a big part of this game.
it's a big part of this game. But the other thing is that they're doing it so much better this time around, and it looks to be better anyway. And I'm excited because, like, my only complaint is that I felt like it was rushed. That was it. Oh, at the end of the day, I felt like RE3 was rushed. Not this guy. Not this game, guys. I'm talking about the original. I am so looking forward to this game.
I'm
I'm
looking forward to
glad.
it.
I'm glad we both decided not to get to see spoilers.
Right, because this trailer just gets me really excited. Now
Because
we're a week away.
I'm not only even excited. I know a little bit more than you do because I accidentally saw some things, but I am excited because you don't know anything, and I don't know most of it. So we're going to be experiencing it together for the first time again, like we did RE2 Make.
Right.
And that's one of my favorite Resident Evil moments, like memories, is when we played RE2 together for the first time. It was just great, and I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to it.
You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
So that's him carrying her, I guess, to safety.
Yeah.
He puts him around his shoulders.
You're a hell of a
Right
lot
here.
braver than me.
That could be the dead factory. This could all be the factory right here.
Yeah, so
It looks like a plant.
this part here,
Shit's fucking blowing up.
she's pushing the buttons on the keypad. It blows up. She goes to this. This is obviously raising up because everything's on fire.
Right. Nemesis tentacle grab. This looks like it's out in the streets.
It looks early.
The park.
Yeah, it looks early. Look at
Yeah.
his nose.
Yeah.
That's awesome. His nose isn't flat.
Yeah. And then this looks like it's inside. That looks like a different tentacle.
It does.
That looks like a type 2 tentacle or something. Yeah, because that's not out in the street. Look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Going dark. There we go.
Let's go back.
Grabs her.
Look at all that.
So that's the keypad to the elevator.
Right.
So that looks like where she goes up, right? And what does she say? She says, "Look, what are they
Look
doing?"
at all this.
What was Umbrella up to?
So that's evidence to all their shit.
Yeah,
all their
evidence to
experiments.
all their stuff. There's
Kendo
Kendo.
looking awesome.
Yeah.
What was Umbrella up to?
Jill opening a door. That looks like
Carlos running
yeah,
from a big ass explosion, or Nemesis, right?
yeah. It
Because
could
he could be
Nemesis.
running from a rocket.
Oh, that's definitely the hospital.
Yeah.
Those are the pillars.
Yep. But then look at this. You don't see a missile. It's just an explosion.
Interesting. Did you see that? Look at this. See those two bands on the pillar?
Yeah.
It's like they used like a light trick.
Yeah. That.
That looks like it's from something different.
Yeah. But that looks
There's
nuts.
lights on the side.
Right.
Rubble everywhere.
But then it cuts away.
That looks like still the pillar. So yeah,
It's
probably,
something.
There's Marvin.
There's Marvin. Who is he aiming the gun at? We don't know. There's the Drain Demos and the power plant.
This is cool.
Their nest getting
Because this
fucked
looks
up.
like their nest, yeah. So when they turn the power on, it probably electrocutes the whole nest. This is the barricade wherever they were trying to barricade up. Nikolai. That looks like the statue, the Michael Warren behind him.
Yeah. Jill.
And Terrell.
Yep.
Yeah, Terrell's all hurt.
Nemesis
Dude, there's
again.
another shot of
Another
Nemesis.
great shot. Nemesis.
Look at him, bro.
All right, so this.
Look at his nose there.
Yeah, look at it. It's all bent. This is cool.
Yeah.
Because if you notice the puzzle there,
Yeah.
has the high, low, and medium.
Yeah, the electric or whatever.
Yeah, the electric. It's cool because it looks like you have to solve that puzzle to get the part of the cure, which is just like the original, which is really cool. I like the little callback. Big fan of this right here. So I like when they bring back little puzzles like that.
Yeah.
And now it looks even more like Nest, like it has that aesthetic, that white like aesthetic.
It does. And it looks kind of like the hospital.
Right. So this hospital section's about to be real. I'm looking forward to this.
Me too.
I can't wait to get
me
into
too.
it.
I'm looking forward to playing as Carlos.
Yeah.
And it looks like it says KYW0002, and then it says like Umbrella Corporation on the little purple vial. Or KTW. Yeah, KTW0002. Umbrella Corporation. So this looks like the Dead Factory, maybe?
Yeah, possibly.
This is interesting, too. So let's go back a little bit and watch this.
Yeah,
So
like he
this looks-
punches that shit.
yeah.
Who is he looking at though?
I don't know. Where is this? It
He's-
looks like the
It
hospital.
looks like the hospital, and he looks pissed. And you
There-
got
yeah,
Umbrella's
'cause
logo on the screen, and he just fucking punches that shit.
Yeah. Maybe this is where he finds out Umbrella's evil.
Right, or maybe they find out that the whole city's being nuked.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Okay, so
that's
is
interesting
important too.
Yeah.
Who is she talking to?
Who is she talking to? Is she Dustin had a good speculation. Dustin thinks that it's possible that it could be her talking to Carlos after he vaccinates her.
Right.
Because it was the only vaccination. Because it does look like she's waking up here. Another one could be that he could be saying that to Nikolai after Nikolai kills Murphy.
Right.
Or he could be saying that, or she could be saying that to,
maybe Carlos shoots down a helicopter and they're fucked.
Yeah, maybe Carlos shoots down a helicopter. Maybe Nikolai shoots Carlos. Who knows what's going to happen? It could be anything.
Right. They want to leave it.
It's definitely human interaction.
That line might not even come from this shot right here.
It might not even come from this shot
because you don't even
blacked out.
Yeah, it just shows it like, in the trailer.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Or it might be. I mean, judging from what's behind her, I don't know what part of the game that could be. Resident Evil 3. All right, this right here. Oh boy. It's Type 2, baby.
Type 2.
So that looks like where Jill is knocked out, unconscious.
Yes. It does.
Get your fist in the air.
And for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me pause it. So, close this real quick. And just pull that sucker back up. Let me go back. This is not a Final Fantasy VIII video.
Doesn't cut this out. We can just cut it.
Yeah. Although it is Ultimecia. It's not what I wanted to open in.
So this looks like it's a front of some kind of clock tower.
Yeah. So this looks like it's in front of some type of clock tower. Well, I mean, that's very direct.
Right.
some type of clock tower.
Some type
it
of
looks
clock tower.
like it could be the clock tower's centerpiece
It's
redone.
just redone, yeah. Whether or not we're actually in it or not, or it's
Yeah.
a whole full section, we don't know. But this looks like where Jill
To me,
is
it looked
with
like she
Carlos.
came out of the subway because that's like a subway entrance.
Right, she jumps down.
She jumps down. She falls. There is an explosive barrel there, which you'll probably end up using.
She jumps down.
So she jumps down. And then in comes...
Ya boy.
Ya boy.
With the trench coat hanging off of him. Type
the
2 Nemesis.
Craziest fucking...
I think that's what does her in, though.
Yeah.
To the point of where she's like... The infection kicks over. I think after she fights this fight in front of this building here, that's when she like gets overtook by the virus.
Yeah.
You
Look
know?
at him, dude.
He's very beast-like.
He looks like Alien.
Yeah, it's like an alien-like. Yeah, very,
He looks
very,
like Alien.
very influenced by American horror again.
Very
going
influenced.
into their design.
It also looks like he has like a strip. I know that there's this strip of his like.
And I'm a
nylon.
big fan of the original Type 2 design, so I think this will definitely grow on me a little bit more. I do think it looks awesome, and I'm a fan.
Yeah, the original Type 2 design might still be in the game. Like
Yeah,
as he gets damaged, and
right.
he uses his tentacles.
So we'll see how they end up doing that. I just want to like fight this thing and see how the actual fight is. That's how I'm really going to judge it,
Yeah.
to see how menacing it is and how terrifying it is. But it's going to be a big enough fight to where Jill gives out after it, and it seems like that's when we're going to be taking Carlos over again. So it's still going to play in that same format, which I'm happy that they're keeping. Like I'm really happy that they're not taking any of this out. And this fight looks like it's going to be epic as fuck.
Yeah,
So
and that tile down there looks like to the same tile that
she
Jill,
was past where the purple was all around
in
her.
Carlos's arms, where Carlos was holding her. Dude, he looks so good. He looks so good. I am so excited. I am ready. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all they really showed.
Yeah.
Look at his face, dude.
I know. It looks fucking awesome. I'm fucking stoked.
It looks like his parasite's going out of control. That's
Yeah.
because there's no heart monitor
Right.
anymore. There's
It's
nothing.
just fucking getting all fucked up because
Yeah.
of the damage that Jill's doing. And yeah, we're a week away from this recording, so I can't wait.
No, neither can
can't
I,
wait.
man. Any other thoughts?
I think if anything, I'm happy that they're really showing us a little bit of this. I think it's just enough. I think at this point, I've been already off social media and everything
Yeah.
for the last week and a half, so I'm going to continue to do that leading up to it. But I'm happy that they gave us one little look of how awesome this game's going to be, because we've been excited. Since December, we've been putting out content, covering this stuff. So this might be one of the last trailers before we get our hands on it. So we really hope to see you guys there. If you're listening to this and you normally don't watch our live streams, if you just like watch our breakdowns or whatever, like definitely watch our live stream of RE3.
Yeah.
If you want to play it with us or alongside with us, we'll be playing it together. And we're going to have a lot of people that are going to watch us. We're going to be doing the Legacy series. So we have a lot of stuff that, leading up to this event. This is going to be really fun. It's going to be a really good game to
I'm looking
dig
forward
into.
to it, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out our breakdown video.
Thank you for watching.
Not a whole lot of new information, but a
Yeah.
lot of juicy stuff.
Just some really good eye candy for
Yeah.
us. Really good stuff for us to see and kind of like break down and be like, oh, look at that. That looks fucking awesome, And
Yeah.
don't forget to hit the like, hit that thumbs up button. Let us know what you think in the
Nemesis's
comments.
new design?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let us know, because we want to hear you guys, and let us know what you thought of the demo as well. If you did play the demo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I will see you guys next time.
Take care.
Peace out.